cold out here. Do I look like an Eskimo? Well, it is like that out here. It's really cold. Look. No smoke. It's just that cold. So you're going to see my air. I got a fire going, but it's like taking a really long time to warm up. I've been waiting for it to warm up for like 20 minutes now. But, whatever. Hi, Briella. Who else is on here? Hey, Black Widow. Yeah, it's fucking cold. Hi, Cindy. I already have Dragon's Blood burning. And yay! It'll warm up here in a few minutes. Then I'll be taking my coat off. Ghost Box. You guys. Woo! It has been a week. Let me tell you. Hold on one second. So I was just sitting here and I could hear somebody talking. Hi, Marcia. Hey girl, I need cheering up. Glad to catch you. Are you going to move to Colorado? Yeah, you do need cheering up. I know. Everyone does right now. Everyone's going through some shit. But it's okay because think of it like you really want to. I know. Think of it like opportunities to make changes in your life to improve it. Think of it like that. Like all the stuff that needs to be fixed is going to dump all over you and make a big mess of your life. And then you know what you need to work on. You have a headache. I finally feel good. I mean, energy-wise, my energy is really good tonight, and so I'm really happy about that. Last night it was like download night. So I was trying to meditate, and they were there, like all the gods were there, and they were telling me, I need you to do this, I need you to do this, this is what I want, this is what you need to get, this is where it's at, this is how to do it. And I was just like, woo, download night. And so that's what I did last night, all night until, I don't know, 7 in the morning or 8 in the morning, and then I was finally allowed to sleep for a couple hours, and then I had to get up because I had an appointment. And so then I was like, well, that was fun. So I planned on just meditating and then coming into work last night, but nope, that's not. Sometimes it's not always how you think it's going to be. Yeah, Black Widow was not filming. Sorry, they put a commercial on. Yeah, it was a commercial. They sent me the commercial, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go on there, but I didn't know I had it set up to do commercials, so whatever. But anyways, so everything's going well here. A little bit of flu going around here and there. But I don't have the flu. I just get a lot of energy, and sometimes that'll make me feel sick, but ankle. But I'm not sick. I'm happy, healthy, even though I feel like I have allergies. How do you have allergies when it's freezing cold and you're 4 feet under snow? What did he say? Yeah, I better tell everyone. I forgot to tell people. Hi. What's your name? Hold on one second. I gotta tell a couple people who asked me to tell them. Yeah, it's way too cold for me to be out here. If it doesn't get warmed up here during this live in this hour, then I'm just gonna have to go in because this is ridiculous. Echoes. It's echoing. Where's my... Here we go. Right on YouTube. There we go. But yeah, it's just ridiculously roots. It's ridiculous. So have you guys ever been to the Cinders? I know I've talked about that on here before. I think I'm really getting excited. Kelly, send it to my other phone. Send it here, babe. Squashes. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Oh, no wonder. Okay. I'm like, why? It's 4 degrees. That's why. Oh. Well, dang it. I have good energy tonight. But I can't be working like this. Like, that's a no. What the hell? No wonder. Feels like -10. It really does. It's freaking cold. Whatever. Dang it. I might try to do a couple things real quick. Because I really have good energy tonight and I want to utilize it. But yeah, 4 degrees is a bit cold. No wonder. Whatever. Whatever, you guys. Maybe the air is too dry. Why it's not warming up in here? I know, I don't know. I got a good old fire going in there. It's been cold the whole day, but it's gonna get colder under the night. Yeah, in the night, yeah. Yeah. I know. I should have came out earlier today, but I had an appointment, so I couldn't come out during the day today. Maybe I'll have to work, maybe I'll have to work during the day tomorrow when it's not as cold, because this is just too cold. When's it gonna... Hi, Steve. When's it gonna quit being so cold here? Do we have another cold wave coming? I think we do, huh? More snow. I don't have my normal makeup on tonight. July? July? Not funny. I got things to do. This is really slowing me down. I'm just saying. That is an unacceptable answer. I meant because you felt like you have... Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying now. Probably. You're probably right. I probably need to get the humidifier out. There's definitely going to be more crazy weather. Definitely more snow. Thank you. Not what I want to hear. It's supposed to tell me it's going to be sunny and snow's gonna melt and everything's gonna dry and get out of the way so that you could do your work. Let me see. I don't believe any of you anymore. So, snow Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But Wednesday is clear. Tomorrow is a low of 0 degrees and a high of 31. What? And then Friday is 13 and 34. Saturday's 14 and 38. So tomorrow will be a good day. Or no, today will be a high of 32. But yeah, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is more snow for here. It says, Cindy, it says the humidity's at 76%. So much for that. But yeah, whatever. It's probably just because it's fucking cold. But here I am. Woo woo! The cold and the snow make me down. I'm sorry. Not me. I kind of get excited about it, but not this kind of cold. This is too cold, and then I have to be careful because it makes me sick. So you can get sick. Flu is high right now here in this weather. So I don't want to get that. But I don't know. That's just nonsense. I think it's all bullshit. I'm not gonna get sick. But I don't like being this cold. It's very... I like it like, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. That's perfect to me. But this fucking single digit shit is fucked up. I have never heard of a blue witch before. Can you explain? I am the blue witch. Mystery solved. Hi, Mello. It's my name. Azula. It's Kippy. Knippy. Oh, it's Knippy. Snippy. Nipply! Jeez. Sorry, it took a minute there. Oh, you guys. So fucking ridiculous. I don't understand. Yes, possible troll. Well, we know what to do with those. That's okay. No worries. It's all good. I know, well, there's like green witches, there's black witches, and a blue witch. That is me. So it's okay. What does a blue witch do? The blue witch, you just cause a lot of trouble as much as possible. I do a lot of spell casting. I do a lot of personal soul ascension. It's so cold that my lighter won't work, and this is brand new. I just took it out of the package right before my live. That's fucking bullshit. I'm not a troll, actually. I'm an empath, and I thought I was just a part I have never heard of. Oh, it's cool. No worries, man. No worries. I think I'm gonna have to put this in the fire to start it. Oh, you guys, look. Look who came down to hang out with us. I am extremely curious about witches because, of course, stereotypically witches are bad. But I have been learning that we have been all wrong. Yep, it's true. We can be bad, we can be good. Yes. We can be good or bad or whatever we want to be, just like anyone else. Some witches are bad. Sometime I'm bad. Sometimes I'm good. Just like anything and everyone else. Bad is a good thing. Some people really like it when I do Malefic. Stay there. Okay, I gotta try to. Let's try. I'm gonna put some sage on the stove since I can't get my lighter to work. Woo! There we go. That should do it. Alright, now it's gonna get all smoky in here because I put sage on the stove. Hi Amberson, what's up, girlfriend? Everyone like the video and yay Krampus. Not Krampus, look at his Baba Yaga. So, okay, wait, so what did you ask? So, is casting a spell literally a potion or is it more of an energy thing? It's an energy thing. You can get energy from the herbs, oils, crystals, planets, the air, water, fire. You can get witches can pull energy from things all around them to manipulate the energy and put spells on people. Anytime I'm asked if I'm a good witch or a bad witch, my answer is always yes. Yes, I'm both. I'm good, I'm bad, I'm pretty, I'm ugly. I am I'm all of that. This is something that you know you could do since childhood. It is for me. It's something you're born with. My story is very long and complex, and I'm not going to talk about it right now. But if you get on my page and you go all the way back to the beginning, you can like follow my path and how I've grown and things I've gone through as a witch to get to where I am today. And you'll learn a lot about me. I have a lot of videos out about me and how what happened to me and how I became who I am today and stuff like that. How I think there's this I think I have one video out where I talk about everything and I'm wearing like a black hat, like a witch's hat looking thing. So if you can find that video, gives you like an idea what to look for, then you can watch it and you'll know. I also have a good disclaimer video out. I don't know where you're at, like on the chain of being a witch or an empath or whatever. But there's I have a lot of information. No, I don't think so. Not a witch. It's okay. Um, you're welcome here. It's all good. But yes, I am a witch. I am an Eskimo witch today. Well, it's all smoky in here now, you guys. That's great. Good job. Miss Kisa. Miss Kisa, it's 4 degrees out here. You're going to kill me because I'm going to wait until tomorrow during the day to do my work because it's just too cold. I know. So fucking stupid. It's so stupid. I got a fire going, but it's not warming me. Like, this is ridiculous. So ridiculous. Ugh. No, but I have him ready. He's all set up, cut out, prepared. He's on the table. He's on a crystal, actually. And because it's all good. It's all ready and I'm prepared. What did you say? Well, that's good. I'm glad that he's already connecting to the energy. But it's starting. It started. It's just not finished. It's very annoying. But I was going to come out and do it today, but then I had an appointment, so I couldn't. And then I came out tonight because I feel really good and I have really good energy tonight, but it's too cold for me to be out here. I used to joke around though about being one because I swear every dude falls in love with me, but this was before I started learning about the paranormal, etc. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. No worries, it's all good. It's all good. I like when people ask me questions and stuff like that. I don't have a problem answering them. As long as they're appropriate, I don't have a problem with it. No worries. Usually everybody on my lives has been here for years, and so we all just like to get on here and hang out for an hour. And so whenever we get a new person, I like it. So you're welcome, and I'll answer any questions you have. And if I don't want to answer them, I'll just say, I don't want to answer that. And that's okay too. So ask away. Go for it. Knock yourself out. It's all good. But yeah. Death. Death is here. And Death was here last night, telling me I need to get my mark. East Lucifer. Fresh meat. Yes. But yeah, it's just so freaking cold out here. I don't know about this. Maybe I'm going to have to do a spell to warm it up. You're drinking an ice cold drink when it's freezing in there? I know. Usually I'll have hot coffee, but I'm trying to stay away from the creamer. Can I ask you what I'm hearing in the background? Oh yeah, that's the spirit box. It's ghosts. I need to get my mark too. Yes, you do. Yeah, it's a ghost box. I'll show you. Hold on. We all do. Fresh meat, but not easily influenced meat. Okay. Um, wives. Okay, well, that's alright. I'm not trying to influence you at all. Just whatever comes through can talk. I don't care. Let me see. Feels. Yeah, it's not like you can't like say, I only want to talk to you, da 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 da. I let whoever wants to talk to me, I let them talk. I don't care. Yeah, you shouldn't be afraid. If you're afraid, don't do it. That's my advice to you. If you have fear of something, stay away from it. Because it's not meant for you. If you're afraid of something, I will just say face your fears and da 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 da. You can do all that too, but you know, I just think that if you come to if you come to the gods, I call them gods, other people call them demons, spirits, whatever. If you come to them in fear, then you're like food. Like they're gonna fuck with you. You don't come to them with fear. You come to them with respect and love and honesty, and then that's what you will get back. Nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, they can't hurt you. But believe me, I've been through some shit with them, and when I first started, I was terrified. So I shouldn't say that. But I didn't try to work with any of them or anything like that at first because I was so scared. And then Hecate came in and pretty much took care of that and saved me. And she like made the spirits leave me alone and not she didn't allow them to torment me anymore, and she is she saved me from everything. And endure. So at first I went through that. Just keep searching and asking questions and learning. Some ghosts are very afraid too, and the ones that haven't crossed over. Well, I try every full moon. Every full moon, I do like a crossing ritual where I open like a little vortex for them, and every full moon, and I cross a bunch, as many as I can. For 15 minutes, I cross them, and then that's it until the next full moon. They get 15 minutes spiritual, so I understand the interpretation of God. Sorry, I'm a glutton. Um, the gods are, for me, my gods that I work with are Hecate, Lucifer, Belial, and Sephrons, and Arcos, and a few others. I don't think so. And so I'm a little different than most. Everybody has their own way. Everyone has their own spiritual path. That's okay. I respect that. I don't judge you for being different. Most people can't do the same things that I do, and they have their own ways of doing things, and that's okay. I feel like I'm not seeing all the comments. She don't know what gods you work with. Well, she does now. Yep, Swamp Witch is awesome. And how's the birthday coming up, everyone? Can I be honest? Sure. You can. Yep. Do it. Do it. Oh my gosh, look right here. You can see the energy. It's probably Belial. Those names you mentioned terrify me. Well, they should. Look right here, you guys. Look. Look. There's somebody watching. I think it's Belial. Do you see him? Do you see the energy? Can you see the energy? Well, that's my fam. That's my family. Those are my everything. So, and they should terrify you. I mean, unless you're called to work with them, you shouldn't fuck with them. Do you see him? Yes. I can feel his energy right there. I see you over there. Just like in my disclaimer video. That's exactly where he was during my disclaimer video too. But I love them, and it's okay to be afraid. Don't be in any rush to make any decisions. Just take your time and learn everything you can. Yep. But don't ever go to them in fear, because it won't work out good for you. Just no fear. Just love, honor, and respect. Keep that in mind. And if you're going to work with them, you work through Hecate, because she is the balance. Otherwise, the energy could be too strong. We got the propaganda first. Yeah. It's hard to find good information on them. Everybody's so full of shit. It's really hard. But whatever. Yeah. I would just not do it until you're educated yourself. And they'll come to you if they want to work with you. And if they don't come to you, then you're probably not called to work with them. What are you saying to me over here? What did you say? Involvement broad? Like broad, like wide. Seems you will know. You will know if you're called, and Lucifer saved my life. Hecate calls us to this current, and we don't seek it out. Yeah, you can't. They will definitely let you know if they want to work with you. Laughing out loud. Yep. And if they don't come to you, and you go to them with bad intentions, then you are dumb. Happy solar return, Kelly. She still has like a week left, but I'm excited about her birthday. I have some fun things planned for her. I have some blue champagne and some other fun things waiting for her in the temple, and we're gonna have a good time. Yeah. Emotional. I just can't believe how freaking cold it is. Still smiling. Happy early birthday. I need to. Yeah, we got to get you set up, get you ready to rock and roll. I just think it's just too cold out here for you to be doing, for us to be doing anything. We're going to try. We're going to try. Um, yeah. Tomorrow, Pepsi has to go to the porch with a pickaxe and get all that um, ice and snow picked off of the deck and get all that cleared away because it's so bad. Um, we haven't had a winter like this here. The last time I could remember this much snow and cold and everything was like when my boys were like in high school, and so that's been about, I don't know, maybe 15 years. So it's been a minute since, I mean, we get cold and snow every year, but not like this. This is just ridiculous. Hi, Belia. I see you back there. What did you do? Sounds like fun. Happy early birthday. Oh, Keller. Ha ha. Keller. Killer Kelly. That's what we should call you. This is depressing. I blame you. I blame you, Black Widow, for bringing it here from Sweden. We used to get a lot of snow. Just joking. I really don't blame you. We have lately too. I know. I didn't even notice laughing out loud. I'm so used to seeing Keller. I don't even pick it up anymore. Brother! Hi! So I put this is Baba Yaga's dagger. And I had put it in her hand over there, and then she threw it on the floor. She's like, I'm like, well, we're not going to be giving you that. If you're going to be behind me, then just forget it. Yeah, same here. LA hasn't had a winter like this cold in years, but I'm enjoying it, except the tons of rain we had a few weeks ago that was too much. Yeah, you guys are like having floods and people are being evacuated and stuff. Everyone's phone automatic correct. I know. Yeah, it's my fault. I know. Black Widow, which must love the snow. No, she just brought it with her. Yes, she did. Hi, Bilal. Yes, 6. I thought he was talking about you. The dagger. Love the dagger. Yeah, it's so funny. It's her little dagger. Go look at it. Look. I don't know if you could see it. The piece on the other side's missing, but I don't know where it came from. She just had it one day. And so I was just like, okay. I don't know if it's like a little face or what it is. I think it's like a little face. It's like a little dude. Whoop whoop, where are you? You see him? Isn't that funny? I don't know how old it is or nothing, or I have no clue where it came from. What's it? I can't see. What does it say right down there? It's like there's something there, but I can't see what it says, but it's cute. I was happy. It was happening all over California. My city neighbors were fine. That's good. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, so I had to take it from her because she's thrown it at me twice, so I don't want to. I'm not gonna keep giving it back to her. And then it was gone for a long time, and then Black Widow found it in the house, and I was like, where did you find this?" And she's like, "It was over there," and I'm like, "I don't know how this got in the house, but this is Baba Yaga's dagger." I'm like, "I don't know how it got in here." She was in the house years ago, but she hasn't been in the house in like 2 years, and she's had it out here since then, so I don't know how it ended up in the house, but shit like that happens all the time here. Um, Earlier, before I went live, I could hear like somebody was in here coughing, and I could hear them coughing. And then I thought, well, maybe it's Black Widow outside, like on the porch smoking or something. And I looked out there, and I didn't see her out there. And then I was walking by right here, and then I could hear a woman's voice talking. So I know there's some woman, lady spirit in here somewhere doing something, messing around. But that's cool. They do whatever they want, I guess. As long as they don't bother me, I don't care. Me too, Black Widow Witch. Although we had hardly any snow this year. Really? Dang. We must have got it all. The drums were playing yesterday. I heard coughing once, and I knew it was a ghost. Yeah, I'm like, why are you coughing? You're a ghost. Like, ghosts shouldn't cough. Because why are they coughing? They're ghosts. So why are they coughing? For an hour. Friend. I wonder if they're still in their death state, you know. And that's why they cough. Like, you don't have any lungs anymore. So you don't have to cough. Maybe that's how he died. It sounds like a bad cough or choking. Strangest thing is someone blew smoke in my face at 3 a.m. How rude! Probably don't know they're dead. But they are talking so then they can cough. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yep. That would piss me off if they blew smoke in my face at 3 a.m. I would be like, rude. The only time I get mad is when they pinch me or they grab my arm or something. If they grab me or touch me, I get angry. But sometimes they'll like grab my shoulder and like pinch down on my shoulder, or they'll grab my arm right here. And then we have a problem, and then I'm like, all right, that's it. Yeah, waking up like that. The mysterious breather in my kitchen. in my kitchen that had to be a spirit of some kind, and I imagine it occurred on a couple of occasions. I live alone, so I knew no one else was physically in here. Yep. The heavy breather. The heavy breather. Yeah. I love it because I like that you could see the energy right here because I see that all the time. And the only time you can catch it is on video. And so I think that's really cool that you could see it. I mean, I don't know if you guys could see it, but I could see it on the monitor. And so I think that's really cool. It's not on this side. I don't see it on this side. It's only, he's standing right there. Right there. Bang. It's cool. Well, I'm going to be out tomorrow doing some work on poppets. I have a poppet stitching to do, and I have a couple other things to do on poppets. And I was going to do it tonight, but it's just too cold and ridiculous for me to even be out here trying to work in this. And I'm mad because I have all this energy and I really want to do my work, but it's just too fucking cold. Someone's hot and bothered. Ampersand. It's Belial. Yes, it is. It is Belial. I can feel his energy right there. I feel like it's him. Yeah, I think so too. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's one of my guides or something. But I can definitely feel the energy from it. I'm not gonna say it's him. I'm not gonna say it's not him. You see his face? Oh. I can't say. Is he like right there? Is that his face right there? Is that it right there? Or is it right? Oh, it's right. Is it right here? I can't see like his face, but I could see energy. I know we have Krampus right there and Baba Yaga right there. It's definitely him. He said hi to me and I'm drawing him. So there. It's pretty interesting. Anyways, I love you guys and I think I'm going to get off of here. So Blue, what was the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to you in ritual or just every day? I don't have fear. Hecate took that out of me years ago. But when I did have fear, um, um, before I knew Hecate and the gods, before I knew what I was doing and who I was and all of that, the most terrifying thing that happened to me was I was in bed sleeping and then sleep paralysis terrified me. I woke up and there was a being standing next to me and he was like looking at me like that and he was a shadow man and that scared the shit out of me and I couldn't move or anything. All I could do was look at him and he was looking at me. I could see his eyes and his, I could see him there. And sleep paralysis is probably the scariest thing because you can't move and you can't control it. They could just do whatever they want to you. and there's nothing you could do about it. You can't do shit, and you're awake. And so that's pretty fucking scary. That was pretty scary. And then probably the next scariest thing that happened to me when I was going through my awakening, I call it, was when um, a spirit kicked open my bedroom door, and I was in my bed. I wasn't sleeping. I was on my computer in my bed, and I was home alone, and it kicked open my bedroom door like hard, like smashed it open, and and I had to get my gun out, and then I sat there like this with my gun for like 30 fucking minutes, waiting for whoever was gonna come through that door. I was gonna shoot him, and and then no one ever came through the door. And then another time, something really scary happened. They kicked open my closet door, and my floors are cement. They're like stained cement, and then there was like this really loud that went all the way through my closet, and and I was like, what the fuck is that? And so later, when I was done being scared, I got up and looked, and there was like a big scratch in my cement floors all the way through my closet. And yeah, that was pretty fucking scary. And but that's about it. Like, as far as working with the gods and stuff like that, Hecate took fear out of me, so I don't have that anymore. So I'm just like a kid in a candy store all the time. And when they come, I just get so excited and happy, and I just want to hug them and kiss their whole face, and I'm always like, I'm just gonna touch your arm. It will be okay. And then I touch them, and they just, I get this a lot. But you're doing energy exchange with them. You're having this great mystical, magical experience with them all the time, and it's at such a personal level now with me that, I mean, but I earn that. Like, that's something you have to earn. That's something you have to work towards. That's something, that you don't just get that overnight. You have to earn that, and that relationship with them. And when I, when I was going through all of that, that's when Hecate came, and she just was like, no more. You stay away from her. Leave her alone. She didn't. They were still there watching, but they weren't allowed to fuck with me anymore. And then she just started showing me all the beauty and all the beautiful things about it, like letting me see auras and letting me see like a little baby ghost, and I even got a picture of me holding like this little baby ghost, and it was just the coolest thing ever. And she just changed it. She just changed it from being in fear to loving it, and not being afraid of it. And then I started putting rules down, and like, okay, we're gonna do this instead. And yeah, I get it that you guys need to be crossed over. And apparently what we do is, in our sleep, we open naturally like some type of a vortex, and we cross them over, right? I don't know if all witches do it, but I do that. And then, so they're all there, and they want to be crossed over, and so they're bugging you. They bug you in the shower. They scratch me. I mean, I've been through all kinds of shit like that. But, so they just want to be crossed over. And I think that, I don't know if all Hecate's children do this, but I think being a child of Hecate, that you're going to, have, experiences with spirits, and that you're going to have some kind of, ability to do these things. But yeah, so it was like a whole deal like that, and then they would all come and they would like try to tell me like their bullshit, like what they did or show me what they did, and I'm like, I don't fucking want to see that. That's horrible. And so so when they so when they try to show me that stuff, I say no. I don't want to see that. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to taste it. I don't want to smell it. You know, I'm just going to open the door and cross you, and you're going to deal with your shit on your own. Like, don't put that on me. And then I got a lot of heat from other mediums who would be like, it's not nice. It's not fair that you do that. They have a right to tell you what happened. You have to listen, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I don't have to. I'm not going to, and you guys can all fuck off. And so I started doing my own thing where I would just meditate, open the door, and cross them. And not be sleeping and not leave the door open. You know, I know how to open it and then close it. I know how to do all that. Hecate taught me everything, like how to do that stuff. And so I do that, but um, I don't, I don't let them control me. Like they're not the boss. I am. And so you have to give them rules. You know, like you're not allowed to give me dreams. I don't want to dream about your shit. You know, and sometimes it still happens, but usually there's a reason. And so if it happens, that means my guides allowed it, so there has to be a reason for it. Right now, I'm like beyond, you know, dealing with such nonsense. They don't have a right to bother us. Yeah. So you gotta put boundaries for them. If you're going to be working with the dead, you need to have boundaries for them, and you need to give them rules and all this stuff. But it's a whole thing, you know. I don't teach it. Not It's not for everybody, and not everybody is going to be able to do what I do, and that's not my problem. And nobody agreed with me, and everybody got after me about it. Like all the mediums, I get so many emails, blah blah blah. You know, but now they just know that I just don't fucking care, and I'm gonna do it the way I fucking want to do it. It's my gift. It's my deal. You do it the way you want to do it, and I'll do it the way I want to do it. What's the problem? I don't get on other people's page and go, hey, you have to do it my way because it's the right way. Your way is wrong. I don't do that, so don't do that to me. It's that simple, right? No real medium told you that, laughing out loud. Oh, yes, they do. They do. They're like, and it was like they were crawling out, man, from under the rocks. All kinds of them. You have to be far enough along in your spiritual journey. Celebrity. Steve, you came to my dream. Yeah, um I just cross them. I'll cross anyone. I don't care who they are or what they've done. I'll cross them. Just go. I don't want to hear what they did. I don't want to see it. It's not my job. So, I don't let them put that on me. I don't want to deal with their drama. No. And I'm not gonna. That's for the gods to deal with, not me. So I just cross them over, and you know, the gods can sort that out, and they can do. That's their thing. So sorry. I get a lot of them will say they waited they waited for their God to come, but he never came. They waited for the angels, but they never showed. I get a lot of stuff like that, and it's pretty. Have they slowed down, Blue? No, it's increased actually. Um, I have more than normal now. They were showing me a couple of months ago. Um, I want to say it was like refugees. You know how when they come, they're all lined up down a dirt road and they're carrying all their belongings and they have, all their family and they're all like walking down the dirt road, walking down a path to you. They showed me that they were like all coming. And I was like running around in the astrals trying to make room for everybody. And I was like, God, there's too many. What am I going to do with all of these? And she's like, cross them. I'm like, yeah, but I can't hold the door open for that long. And, I can only hold it for a few minutes and that's all I could do. And then she told me how to do it. And so now I could do it. And it doesn't require my energy per se, kind of, sort of, but not really. And so now I just do it in a different way that you have to like earn. But I can't tell you that part. But I do it a different way now where I can lift a certain thing up above my temple and open it, and then I beat these drums. Um, they're big ceremonial drums, and then it opens like a giant thing for them, and they can cross. And she comes, and every full moon we do that together, and it's very beautiful. And I do that for like, you know, 15 minutes. I hold it, um, and then sometimes it goes on and on and on throughout the ethers. If you hear drums, that's probably what it is. And Black Widow hears it all the time, and that's just part of her gift is to hear what's going on over there. Um, and so she could hear it sometimes, and I've had a couple of other people call me and say, "Hey, what's up with your drums? What's up with the drums, Blue?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." Damn, that's no fun, Black Widow Witch. Yeah, and then so one time in Black Widow's room, one time she has like this weird closet that goes through this way. Like it goes this, like there's two doors, but it's a walk through. And it goes that way. And I was I call it the mirrored realm. It's just like this one, but only it's there. It's not here, it's there. But it looks just like this one, kind of, sort of. But anyways, I was in that half in between and half out, and I was like opening a vortex in there, and I was trying to call a specific god to come through. And I was calling him, come through, come to me. And I was opening this big black vortex in there, and I was calling him to come through. And then Kelly shows up and everything. Anyway, so that's her room now. And so she's like, Blue, there's somebody that keeps coming through over there. There's all these beings that are coming through in this. And she's picking the exact spot where I opened it. And I'm just like, well, honey. So this is kind of what happened. Bad. So this is kind of what happened. I was telling her about, what I did, and she's like, no wonder. Mm-hmm. Yep. Most love being around you. It's, it's never a dull moment. I get into lots of trouble. I do a lot of fun things like that, and I just can't help it. It's just natural to me to do those things, and organic and natural, um, and I encourage all the new people who are going through um, awakenings and things like that to stay as organic as you can. Yes, educate yourself, but allow your experiences to be your own, and don't let other people influence your experiences. Um, like let the gods lead you through, and let Hecate or whoever you're working with lead you, and experience what you experience with an open heart and love and no fear, and you will enjoy it so much more, and it can be such a beautiful thing. um for me, it was not beautiful, it was horrible until Hecate came in and changed that for me. But um yeah, keep it personal to yourself, and don't let other people tell you, oh, this is going to happen and that's going to happen and blah blah blah, because then they're putting that in you. And so then that's what you're going to experience. And so if you keep it organic and personal, and you allow your experience to be your own, then theirs doesn't become yours. And so it's better that way. Easier said than done at the beginning. It is. It is. But if I had somebody to tell me that in the beginning, things might have been different for me. I know that after Hecate stepped in, she kept me organic. She didn't let me read a bunch of books. Like, I kept buying all these books, and she'd be like, no, that's junk. Get rid of it. And I'd be like, but look how pretty this one is. And she'd be like, no, not for you. Okay. And then I would get another one, and it was always no. There was a couple that she let me that had like herbs and things like that. She let me keep a couple of those, um, crystals, and then I already had a pretty big thing built up with her on crystals and what each one would do. And then when I matched it up to the book, like what she taught me versus what the book said, a lot of it matched, but some of it was off. And I was like, well, to that book, and so um, I think it depends on your energy how things are going to work. And um, she's the best teacher, so I'm not all my stuff. Everything I know, I learned from her. Just her telling me ideas and showing me how to do it. I do sometimes I do spell work with her in the astrals, and um, that's really cool when that happens. And a few times I've done that, and then I come back and I'm like, I don't even know what that spell was for, and then that person will come to me later that day, and then I'll be like, oh, I already did this. I missed a bunch of stuff. I'm just babbling on. It doesn't bother me, but it bothers the dog sometimes. Yeah. Easier said, yeah. Hello. Hi, Mystical. Michael sent you here. Welcome, welcome. Yes. So I think that keeping everything organic with the when you're working with the gods is the best way to do it. Um, Learning from the gods is the best way to do it. Um, Sometimes in the beginning, Hecate would say, I want you to watch this or whatever, and then I would get on that and watch it, and then I would be um, like for example, I had this. Oh, I don't have it out here anymore. I think Black Widow has it in her room, but I had this experience where um, I was meditating. I was sitting in like a beanbag in front of Hecate's altar, and I was just meditating. I wasn't sleeping or anything like that, but um, I was riding on the back of a goat, like flying, like through a field, just flying along on the back of a goat. Um, and then I was like, what was that all about? I had no idea. And then um, I found this book. She told me, I was like looking through books and on Amazon or something like that, and she's like, um, I want you to get this book, and I got it, and like a week later it came after that happened, and then it had the witch riding the goat. It had the witch riding the goat, and it was just like part of an initiation, a witch's initiation or something, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And that's when I learned about like Baba Yaga in that book. There was about Baba Yagas in there, and there's a few things in there that's pretty cool. And I sent that book in with Black Widow to look at, but um, so she would do things like that, to get me information about things that were happening to me because I wanted to know what everything meant. And I was relentless about it. I would not shut up until I knew what it meant because there was some crazy shit happening. And I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And then I would learn about what it meant after it happened. And then I would say, okay, I learned that. Now what? What's next? And then she would go on to the next thing. And then I learned about auras. And then I learned, and I was, speaking of, I have it. One of my faves. It's like a cute little library book, like a story, like a little story book. I think it's like something witches. Black Widow, what is the name of that book that's on your bed? It's that book. But it's a good book. Um and then I started having like energy exchanges with them. Oh, you're outside. I started having energy exchanges with them, and um, oh my gosh, that was the most beautiful thing to me, except for this one here. You got it when you were 10. Yeah, it's a good book though. It has so much good information. Um, I love that book, but it was like a good little. It's hard to find information on riding a goat. Like, what does that mean? You know. But yeah, so she told me what it meant, and now oh, it's been it's been this way for a while for me, but she could tell me things now, and I could just hear her tell me things, and then I'm like, okay. Um, yeah, it's something that you have to work for, and it's only going to happen if she chooses you. You don't choose her, she chooses you. And I think that's a big thing that people need to understand. It's just called witches. Yeah, it's a really good book. I like it. But I think it like tells you like the meaning of a circle, or is that a different one? I don't know. It tells you a lot of basic stuff. But I've had a lot of really cool experiences along the way in the last several years, and um, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's like once you once you once you are doing what you're called to do, it it's like you finally know your purpose, and then there's no fucking stopping you. At least that's the way I am. And believe me, people have tried to stop me and it's told me I'm dangerous and this and that, and I am, and it's true. But tough shit. That's your fucking problem, not mine. And so, but people have tried to stop me. Good morning, Blue. I hope you are well. Oh, hi, Cheryl. How are you? I'm awesome. I'm just fucking cold. It's amazing illustrations, beautiful Black Witch. Yeah, I'm really cold out here. But we're talking about witchcraft, so I'm happy. I'll be cold for witchcraft. It's like being free and whole and all the time. Yeah, it's like it's so fucking cool, and you found your home. You found where you belong. You found it's like my whole life I never fit in. My whole life I never belonged anywhere. I always had a hole in my heart. I always knew I was incomplete. I always knew that I didn't belong here. I'm not from here. I never felt like I was a part of this world. It was just shit all the time, my whole fucking life. And then finally, Hecate comes in and flips it. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, now I know. I know my purpose. I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I know exactly where I belong. I know exactly why I'm here. I know exactly everything. And so there's just no fucking stopping me. I mean, unless you're going to kill me, there's no stopping me. And good luck with that. Life seems more peaceful once you know your purpose. Absolutely. Because you have a goal then. You know, like what you're doing. They always do, don't they? Always do, don't they? Immediately people start being different. Yep. I'm fine, thank you. It's cold here in the UK too. It's 8:13 in the morning. It's I don't know, probably like 1:30 here, but it's like 4 degrees outside here. And I'm in this freezing cold temple, in my casting temple, and it's fucking cold. And I'm gonna go in right now, here in just a second, since I'm gonna talk to you guys, because I have this big old down coat on, and I'm still fucking cold, and it's ridiculous. It's 1 degrees now. Great. It's 1 degrees here. Ah, how do people live like this? It's ridiculous. I can't breathe. It's making me sick. It's making my nose congested. But anyways, I love my path. I love the gods. I love working with them. Spirit. I love everything about my life right now. And I'm so excited and happy every day to be who I'm called to be, and to know my purpose, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I wish the same blessing for everyone, that everyone find their path and their purpose. I know that everybody is different and that everybody has their own path and everybody has their own calling, and it's no one's is going to be the same as mine, and no one's is going to be the same as anyone else's, even if they work with the same gods. They still have a different purpose. They still have a different path, even if they're in the same current. It's still going to be different for everyone, and that's okay. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Um, and it's fucking badass. And I just think that there's nothing better. There's not a better way to live your life. I don't think. In my opinion. In my professional opinion, there's nothing better. And I encourage you all to find your purpose in your path and do what you're called here to do, because you will never feel complete until you do. It's as simple as that. And I am going to end on that note, because I've been on here for 1 hour and 21 minutes. And I'm freezing my ass off. So I'm going in. And I love you all. And thank you for liking, subscribing to my channel. And I hope to see you tomorrow. I plan on being on tomorrow. I plan on working tomorrow. I have a couple of spells to do. My spell work that I have coming up is private. And so there won't be any spell videos coming out until I get a spell video that doesn't have to be private. All pop-it work is private, so it never is on YouTube. But I do have a couple on there, but for the most part, no. Anyways, I love you all. Good night. And I wish you all blessings. Peace out.